The release of No Time to Die marked the end of Daniel Craig's remarkable 15-year journey as the iconic British spy James Bond. This transition has naturally stirred up questions about who will succeed him and what the next Bond film, potentially titled Bond 26, will bring to the franchise. Craig's tenure has left an indelible mark on the Bond series, introducing significant changes while staying true to the character's core essence. Hits like Casino Royale and Skyfall have set a high standard, making the task of following in Craig's footsteps a daunting one. However, there are already intriguing hints about the direction the next James Bond movie might take. Transitions in a franchise as massive and beloved as 007 are always met with anticipation and uncertainty. While some Bond actors, like Craig and Pierce Brosnan in GoldenEye, have made spectacular debuts, the lead-up to a new era for Bond is often a period of speculation. The modern era has brought more changes to the franchise than any other period in its history, which opens the door for significant shifts in Bond 26. Nevertheless, certain aspects of the recent Bond films are expected to remain intact, regardless of the lead actor or the storyline.
You okay?
Hey.
Thank you.
Rumors about potential streaming series and spin-off projects have been circulating since Amazon acquired MGM, raising questions about the franchise's future. However, the primary focus remains on the next major theatrical release, following none of what has been revealed so far about the 26th James Bond installment. As with its predecessors, No Time to Die concludes with the familiar promise that James Bond will return. This assurance not only indicates the certainty of another James Bond film, but also underscores the franchise's commitment to its cinematic roots. Despite the rise of streaming platforms, the statement at the end of the credits suggests that the series continues to prioritize the big screen as its primary platform. Additionally, the phrase implies that the next iteration of the character will likely be male. While discussions have arisen about the possibility of a female Bond, recent statements from Daniel Craig, co-writer Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and producer Barbara Broccoli lean towards maintaining Bond as a male character, at least for the next set of films. The question of who should play James Bond after Daniel Craig has generated considerable buzz and speculations. Names like Idris Elba, Tom Hardy, and Henry Cavill have long been part of the conversation. Casting any of these actors would represent a notable departure for the character, as they would begin their Bond journey at an older age compared to previous Bond actors. A recent addition to the discussion is Regé-Jean Page, best known for his role in the hit series Bridgerton. Page's charismatic on-screen presence, youth, and potential as the first actor of color to play James Bond have made him a compelling contender. His rapid rise to international stardom following Bridgerton has only fueled the conversation about his suitability for the role. Regardless of who ultimately lands the role of James Bond, it's unlikely that the decision will be rushed. Casting the next Bond is a significant decision, and the franchise's producers will take their time to make the right choice. Barbara Broccoli has emphasized the importance of not rushing into discussions about the next James Bond, allowing ample time to celebrate Daniel Craig's tenure. As a result, concrete casting news for the next James Bond may not emerge for quite some time.
I have no idea.
Spectre, how did they know?
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
The current focus is on honoring the legacy of the Craig era and leaving the next chapter for a later date. Bond fans around the world eagerly await the unveiling of the next thrilling adventure in the life of 007. While James Bond himself will be recast for Bond 26, some of the franchise's other recent stars could return to reprise their current characters. In the past, the actors for M, Q, Moneypenny, and other recurring characters have often made the leap from one Bond to the next. Judi Dench began her time as M during the Pierce Brosnan James Bond era, for instance, and Desmond Llewellyn played Q from 1963 all the way until 1999. That sets precedent for some of Craig's co-stars to return, but will they? At least some of them would certainly like to. Ben Whishaw's contract is up after No Time to Die, but he said that he'd be interested in playing the character again. Ralph Fiennes, who took over for Dench as M in Skyfall, has also expressed a desire to continue in the role. And given the popularity of Naomi Harris's Moneypenny, there's a chance she could return as well under the right circumstances. For now, though, nothing has been confirmed. It would be great to see some familiar faces as returning Bond characters in the next installment, but a fully fresh start could also be good for the franchise. Whatever Bond 26 has in store, it should be an intriguing start to the next chapter of one of cinema's most iconic characters. While these actors express their enthusiasm, nothing has been officially confirmed. Seeing familiar faces reprising their roles in the next installment would undoubtedly delight fans, offering a sense of continuity. However, a completely fresh start could also inject new energy into the franchise, paving the way for a captivating new chapter in the world of James Bond.
Pick it up! Pick it up!
Regardless of the direction Bond 26 takes, the anticipation for the next installment is palpable. The iconic character's legacy, combined with the potential return of familiar faces and the introduction of a new Bond, promises an intriguing and exciting start to the next era of one of cinema's most enduring and beloved characters. Bond fans around the world eagerly await the unveiling of the next thrilling adventure of the life of Bond. While these actors have shown interest, nothing has been officially confirmed. Seeing familiar faces reprising their roles would offer a sense of continuity to the franchise. However, a fresh start with entirely new characters could also bring excitement and innovation to the Bond series. The final decision lies in the hands of the filmmakers, who must balance the allure of the familiar with the thrill of the new in Bond 26. In conclusion, as Bond 26 moves forward, the delicate balance between tradition and innovation will shape the future of the franchise. Whether it's a fresh start with new characters or the return of familiar faces, one thing remains certain: the world of James Bond is in for an exciting and transformative journey, captivating audiences once again with the charm, sophistication, and action that have defined this iconic character for decades. Bond enthusiasts can rest assured that regardless of the direction taken, the next chapter in the Bond saga will be nothing short of spectacular.